It's your nigga Delvin. Welcome to Delvin's room on this one. It's your nigga Delvin, bruh. And I wanted to discuss tonight a real topic, in my opinion. Why does Nas, one of the greatest rappers of all time, get dissed randomly? Seems like every generation Nas is getting dissed randomly. And I want to know exactly why. So I'm gonna give some time, let people get in this bitch, and we gonna discuss this shit. It's your nigga Delvin, man. We gonna discuss this shit. Now let me see if I can flip that bit real quick. Yeah. But yeah, in my opinion, and this is a person, me Delvin, I've been a person that studied hip hop for decades. I've been a fan of hip hop for decades. And I just don't understand the always attacking of Nas. I mean, I have certain theories of why that might happen. I particularly believe it's because Nas has achieved a lyrical prominence that a lot of rappers, a lot of artists would just never, ever, 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 ever achieve. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, I feel like a lot of niggas will never be as good of a lyricist as Nas. In my opinion, Nas is the greatest lyricist of all time. And I don't think I'm alone in saying that part of the game. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when we talking about lyricists, you don't get a more lyrical artist than Nas. And when we say lyricism, right, it's kind of easy to distinct that because a lot of the newer acts, a lot of the newer generation, they stay away from lyricism. They don't really count that in too much. They don't really cultivate being a lyricist, right? So it's like being a lyricist for them is really not too much. It's not anything. So they kind of stay away from being a lyricist, right? But for my era and the people before me, lyricism is a very important thing. So why would an artist like Fabio Foreign, and that's where this conversation really gets started from, why would an artist like Fabio Foreign decide to take the time to diss Nas? Well, here's the thing with Fabio Foreign. He tries to hide his age sometimes. Fabio Foreign is not a young guy. He's 35. You feel me? He's around my age. I'm 36. Now, Fabio Foreign is 35. So he's in my age bracket, right? And he's one of the artists that have randomly taken a diss at Nas. He said that he never listened to a Nas song or he's never listened to anything outside of One Mic, which in my opinion, knowing that he's in my age group, he's in my demographic, that's bullshit. Niggas loved Nas when in my demographic. Uh, in my age demographic, Godson is where we start. Godson is where we start. You feel me? Godson is the real. We in middle school. Are we in middle school? Yeah, we in middle school, and by this time, you start taking a liking to music. You feel me? Now, maybe you still in sports because I'm in Florida. Niggas still football is more important than anything. But you know what I'm saying? By this time, niggas is listening to who's the hottest rapper or who's the hottest singer. You know what I'm saying? We into music by now. And at that particular time, Nas had dropped Godson. And this was a time where I started checking Nas out there. We had to get the album, and it was my nigga. On this album, he has The Cross, he has Book of Rhymes, he has If Heaven Was a Mile Away. He has a lot of classic songs on that album. So for a nigga to say, uh, I only know one mic, he's trying to appease some type of older audience, or he's trying to appease some type of younger audience, but he's not trying to appease the niggas that's his age. Cause if you keep it real, nigga, God's son was very important to our age demographic, dog. Let's stop playing. Let's stop playing this bullshit. Let's stop trying to keep it fake. Let's stop all that. God's son was very, very important to the mid 30s, late 30s babies. You feel me? Even young 30s babies. Shit, nigga. If you was on that music early like I was, you would know that Nas God's son was a very particular album. Uh, and let me dive into that shit, man, because niggas, you know what I'm saying. For me, when we talk about the greatest rappers of all time, my top five is Tupac, Nas, Jay Z. I think that's undoubtedly the top three. I don't, if you know hip hop success, commercial success, undoubtedly those three are the top three, right? Number four and five is where it get difficult. Number four, five, and six and seven is where it get difficult because you can kind of change them at any time. But just how I'm feeling right now in the current state of hip hop, number four is Lil Wayne. Number five is Kendrick Lamar. Number six, fuck, this is difficult. Number six is Biggie. Number seven is Eminem. Now, the crazy thing about 4 through 7, you can change that shit at any time. You could put Biggie at 4, you could put Wayne at 4, you could put Kendrick at 4. You know what I'm saying? It's so interchangeable, those 4 to 7. But that's my 4 to 7. After that, Rakim, DMX, J. Cole, Andre 3000 fit in that, you know what I'm saying, in that range. Uh, but that's my top 10. You feel me? And the interesting thing just about me even mentioning the top 10 of best rappers is that randomly, for whatever reason, niggas diss Nas. You feel me? Niggas don't randomly diss Andre 3000. Niggas don't randomly diss Jay Z. Niggas don't randomly diss Tupac. But for whatever reason, dog, niggas randomly diss my nigga Nas. You feel me? It's just the craziest thing ever, dog. Every year, bro. Let's even go back. Let's go back to Jeezy, right? Jeezy dissed Nas randomly, right? Nas had dropped Hip Hop Is Dead. He had called out the industry for killing hip hop. He called out the industry, he didn't call out artists, right? And with him calling out those artists, Jeezy was the one who stepped up and started speaking that shit. Jeezy was the one. If you remember the infamous interview with Mona Love, Jeezy said, "Tell Nas to holla at me." You feel me? Who out there? All my OGs, my real niggas. Y'all remember that shit? Jeezy, he snapped on that bitch and he said, "Tell that nigga Nas, nigga, hip hop ain't dead, nigga." Uh, I'm gonna highlight that shit for y'all right now. This is an interview from back in the day. I'm gonna hold it on for a second, but this is an interview from back in the day. He was on a radio station. I believe it was Mona Love and Jeezy. He went on a rant. He basically said, "Nigga, fuck this nigga Nas." Respect, Let's talk about it. He coming back saying hip hop is dead. I mean, so I'm actually not a comment like Lil Wayne did. No, you not gonna tell me I ain't doing hip hop? Because you can't. Okay, I tell you what, then. Okay, I tell you what. You look at them first week numbers and we'll talk about it. But that has nothing to do with that. See, that's what I'm saying. That's killing it right there. I ain't killing it.
What you saying? He not gonna respect his craft. He not gonna respect mine. No, that's not what I said. Nigga. Did I say that? Okay, then. Did I say that? Okay, then. So did I say that? Nothing he talking about. So what you saying? Did I say that? But have Nas anything he talking about? No, I'm asking you what I'm asking you what I said. Nas been on the block. Did I say that? Nas has street credibility. Is any of Nas homies in the feds? That's what hip hop is. Okay, then. All about that. Not listening. Real quick. Not listening. Real quick. As you can see.
Yeah,
Nas. No, you said you're not listening.
I don't know what it is, bro. Every era disses Nas, bro. That's Jeezy when Nas, cause Nas is such a impactful person on the culture. So when Nas says some shit like hip hop is dead, whoever the biggest artist is at the time, they gotta wake the fuck up. You feel me? Even though what Nas was saying wasn't really directed towards Jeezy. Nah, Jeezy dissed Nas. He started saying, nigga, Nas bust his guns, Nas outside, Nas did what he talking about. He went at Nas, right? And the crazy part about it was, Jeezy ended up doing a song with Nas. He ended up doing My President's Black. So it's crazy to think Nas actually inspired Jeezy to be more conscious. Nas wins at the end, dog. Here's another one.
We done even got into that shit. Yeah, you just walked out. Now it's fucked up right now. Yeah. You got one Russia. I just bought me a. Don't you got drop toss in the burger with the hard dog? You got the white one I'm getting the black one? Get my niggas out. Now I got one.
I don't know. That's Gucci Man randomly in the studio dissing Nas, bro. I just don't understand it, bro. It's one of those things that it just goes down, bro. Randomly, niggas just diss Nas. And my theory is that niggas know they can't fuck with Nas lyrically. So instead of being like, man, you know what I'm saying? Nas is the better rapper lyrically. Nas, you know what I'm saying? Niggas just be like, man, fuck Nas. He ain't got no money. He ain't doing this. He ain't in the script club. He ain't fucking hoes. He ain't, you know what I mean? That's what niggas gotta do, dog. And it's a very interesting thing, dog. It's super interesting because Nas doesn't go looking for the attention, but it always follows him. Even with Jay-Z. That's what's so crazy about it. Even with Jay-Z, Jay-Z is the one that Nas actually went back and forth with. Shit, did Nas even go back and forth with Jay-Z? Let's keep it real. Nah, I'm talking, dog. Did Nas go back and forth with Jay-Z? Because once Takeover was over, Nas really was like, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? Nas ain't really. Nas dropped little subliminals, but it's like, he didn't stay on Jay-Z head top. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he really didn't. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, Nas always, maybe some lyrics or some things make niggas jump out the window, but Nas really don't really go at too many niggas like that, dog. And it's interesting to see how that shit plays out. So many niggas have smoke for Nas, you feel me? And it's like, this just my opinion on the whole subject matter. Niggas know they can't verbally go with Nas, and niggas know Nas is so solidified in the hip hop arena that, yeah, niggas know they can't fuck with Nas, especially with women. That's what niggas get. You know, I look at it like this, right? A lot of these niggas is tricking on women, right? They spending all their money, they spending everything they got on women. And Nas is like the type of nigga, he just come through in a white t-shirt while everybody got on designer. He still get the baddest bitch in the room. So niggas start to hate that shit. And that's some real shit, bro. If you could pull a bad bitch in gym shorts and a tank top while this nigga got on Gucci, Louis, and all that type of shit that costs thousands of dollars, that nigga gonna be mad at you, bro. And that's exactly how I look at the Nas situation. Niggas is mad at Nas because, he's a certain decorated type of MC. and he still has prowess in the mainstream. You feel me? He still can make great records. He still has legendary albums. He has certain things that they would like to have. So instead of just rapping better than him or becoming better than him, niggas just diss. Niggas just be like, man, fuck Nas. Nas ain't shit. And we see how that plays out, man. Crazy, right? It's your man Delvin. Delvin's room to the next one. I'm out. Shout out to y'all.